Hello, I'm Atujum and you're watching HornbillTV's Prime at 9, now news in details. The Nagaland Bharatiya Janata Party conducted a tribal mela and a ceremony marking the culmination of a Seva Sosashan Garib Kalyan Abhiyan themed program which started from June 1st till June 15. The program was conducted at the Regional Center of Excellence for Music and Performing Arts at Jotsoma in Kohima. The chief guest for the event, National President for ST Morcha and Member of Parliament Samir Rao, thanked the PJP of Nagaland for highlighting 8 years of achievement of the PJP government at the centre. With the work being carried out in the state, one can see that change is coming and India is changing and so is Nagaland. He said, the change in Northeast is clearly visible and the Northeast is progressing, he said.
अपने प्रदेश के संगठनात्मक संरचनाओं के आधार पर अंतिम इकाई तक पहुंचाने के लिए जो रचना किया था, वैसे काम को आप सबों ने मंडल स्तर से लेकर के नीचे बूथ स्तर तक करने का पूरा काम किया है। आज मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि ये एसटी मोर्चा के प्रदेश का यह कार्यक्रम है और मैं एसटी मोर्चा के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष होने के नाते यह नागालैंड प्रदेश जो है 90% से ऊपर यह पूरा का पूरा ट्राइबल स्टेट है। इसलिए आप सभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता, ट्राइबल वर्कर्स, आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यक्रमों को देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी के कार्यक्रमों को आप लोगों ने आगे बढ़ाया, इसलिए मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं, आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
Nagaland PJP President Temjin Imna Along and Nagaland Minister for Higher Education and Tribal Affairs expressed gratitude to all the PJP members of Nagaland for taking the initiative to organize flagship programs and activities during the 15 days event of the Seva Susashan and Garib Kalyan Parv. He said that the culmination of the SSGKP is a milestone achieved under the governance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He urged the PJP workers to carry the symbol with humility, pride and honor.
To be a worker of BJP party, and it fills me with more in-depth strength to see the works of the oppositions and people who want to bring the name of BJP to shame. Propaganda and lies will not be able to assimilate themselves to destroy the determination of the hearts of the BJP Karyakartas of this nation. Words are not enough to even think about what a government should be. Praises are too less to talk about the visionary strategy of our most loved Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and the way of good governance that has enveloped this nation ever in the history of Bharat, of India, since 1947. feeling proud and humbled at the same time to work for the people of the state and to work for the people of the nation.
The Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party of 53 Assembly constituency, Sardar 1, conducted a tour of 34 areas and villages from June 10 to 15 in Tuensang. Toyang Chang, MLA of Tuensang Sardar 1, along with the area's party officials, visited the area and villages. Updates on June 15 stated. The legislator, who recently joined the NDPP, stated that the purpose behind the event was to strengthen the party and for smooth functioning of the party in the area. He also acknowledged the leadership of Nipur Yo, Chief Minister of Nagaland, and Tingwang Konyak, President of NDPP, for the developmental changes in the district. He stated that the tour ended peacefully and successfully. With reports of infected pigs and confirmed cases of African swine fever in Nagaland in areas such as Longlang, Mon, Mokokchung and Peg districts, the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services Department has called for sanitation in pig farms. Speaking to HornbillTV, veterinary surgeon at Veterinary Hospital in Kohima, Dr. Elizabeth Yomhe said it is important to maintain sanitation in pig farms because preventive measures are cheaper and it is reliable sure to protect pigs from various infections. The secret of disease control in farms lies in good sanitation, it was stated. Dr. Yome said that classical swine fever in swine is a highly contagious disease affecting pigs of all age groups.
Itu African swine fever lagi shubile to 100% mortality rate ase mane lagi shubile to pachibule chances he nai aro itu to kina spread kore gule Twitter rasta ase first to itu transmission by ticks na itu from wild itu fly like ticks pass transfer kore aro second ola to like from contaminated like feed on water will be uncooked meat na itu hanba like uncooked vegetables and then those down la feed hanba that they were spread way or some of the signs kiki look out for like I say itu hando itu temperature bishi uthi jawo aro itala pulse rate na aro respiratory rate sas rate to increase ho kawila aro itu bishi ne tala itu hat khawle punna thakiwo aro restless thakiwo and then like ta move ko punna thakiwo charta theng dibi aro ta je tahala gande tahala bed areas hande bluish color na discoloration ho tahala skin areas hande discolored hui thakiwo so far idu African swine fever lado vaccine ola nai na so only some of the preventive measures that control man ki ko pare idu do it's like idu je any kauri han any mure ase kushu gile to consult idu veterinary han gi will nearest idu veterinary health centers han ge inform ku du lage juli taki tahan aina samples han collect kuina idu testing khani jaw postmortem han kuina testing karne jaw for confirmatory diagnosis da or eko bimar no han shna thagina any muri jaishin gile to idu han do ton open it up to ala farm de he tade na khuliwi or instead China all of do hane mati kunina like at least 6 feet deep to kunina tade like kauri ke very good we our line harvest ta like khana ki dana dia se idu hani di like or like change ko mun jai guli like ek baba chanak ba fit to change na kuri kauri dana na khai jawo to ani all of greener changes to gradually all of mix greener like change guli our feeding timing bi ekta morning they maintain kubi or someday ekta maintain kubi ina nohile to it's like kauri han ge stress ai jai or antibiotics han any kauri han all bimar se with antibiotics han use kore se kuliwi bishi de reuse na ko lage nohile bi kushi like by our own self na pharmacy and jai na kinida na jolo lage idu kauri like farm de chutu tango kauri han ge ekilo na melawi because bimar do chutu hala alak thagi tango hala alak thagi and then like idu bimar spread hole chances han ase aro amyan chudi like kauri kinia se notun kinia se kulwi make sure that idu tahan ge alak jahade rakhi diwi like kinia bishi the 4 month or so that like bimar se kulwi like tadiba dikhi jawo na like in a different quarantine wina rakhi le to dikhi jawo aro like alak han ge spread na ko
Hitungpeni Yantan, student who is interning at the veterinary hospital Kohima, also spoke on the importance of good sanitation practices to be followed in pig farm. She also highlighted on swine irreplace in pigs and symptoms.
बीमार तो बिशी आसे हलवे एकता दुईटा important बीमार मान अलग share करी बोले मन आसे एकता first बोला तो classical swine fever कोई तो गाहरी ला बोखार बीमार it is usually caused by an RNA virus आरो तो बीमार हुआ तो very contagious बीमार आसे ये तो contagious तो क्या आसे होले तो एकता बीमार गाहरी बार दूसरा फल गाहरी खान के फट लगी जाए आरो तो बीमार तो all age group of pigs खान के लगी जाए सतो खान भी डांगर खान भी आमा खान भी सब लगी जाए इतने मां बिशी हॉस्टल कुरुले लगी इतो गाहरी पोखर बीमार तो किनका आई जाए तो की रास्ता पर आई जाए तो बिशी रास्ता से एकता रास्ता तो गाहरी बीमार एकता बार दूसरा गाहरी फल हेल्थी गाहरी खान के लगी दिया और कुंबा टाइम दे दो मान ला फार्म ला इक्विपमेंट्स खान पर दो बाल्टीन बकेट खान पर नली मान दो मोइला दाना खान मोइला पानी खान पर नले कुंबा टाइम दे गाहरी ला अटेंडेंट ला मोइला कपूर खान जूता खान और हाथ खान पर भी तो बीमार तो आई जाए most important symptom to jani bule khan to taila to hairless part khan de tala hair de ta tail de pochor khan de noli internal part of the abdominal area khan de tai lal rashes khan to alai jawo sapa sapila practice to jani bule lakibo hodai gahuri la dana to well balanced nutritious diet dibule lagi aru vitamin or mineral supplement alop hodai khilabule lagibo aru gahuri khan ke phal thanda pani sapa pani bishi khilabule lagibo aru gahuri khan 3 moina hoisile do kichula petla puka hami de dawai du dibule lagibo aru gahuri khan ki 3 moina hoile do vaccination to maribule lagibo to ekta vaccine to classical swine fever koi to gahuri la bokhar la bimar to 3 months till marie aru revaccination after every 6 months to the jewelry owners can remember kuri thakinde to maribule lagibo aru dusra ekta vaccine to foot and mouth disease that is muk aru theng la bimar gahuri la it be 3 months till vaccination kuri aru repeat after every 6 months.
The Lakhuti I officers form felicitated higher secondary school leaving certificate examination rank holders 2022 today at Ura Hotel in Kohima with special guest Matang Yantan, advisor for horticulture and border affairs, and special invitee Francis Kikon Lotha, subject teacher at Isaiah Ability School, Woka. Speaking during the occasion, Yantan said that the event was a gesture of encouragement and recognition for their achievement. Advising the achievers, Yantan said one must take any kind of success as a beginning and aim at consistency in whatever they do. He encouraged the achievers to dream higher and also to bring laurels to the community as well to the society through their achievements.
주고 교단을 데도 더 버정했어. 상주장과 교단 버정했어. 이제 장갑에 내가 또 가지고 거라. 실내는 하 어냥 몸스미기 어양모지 간주도 보조거나 어양모 ning 몸스미 받아 오거나 어세데 교 에데 커뮤니티 지당내들 나가 몸스미 받아 오거나 내가 맞춰는 거 망가라니 그게나 주고 10 position linear coincidentally 10 linear one in art stream and the other one in side stream coincidence.
The achievement I'm proud is not utterly my efforts alone. This is the result of the relentless efforts, guidance and motivation of my teachers who have done twice of what I did. My alma mater which molded and aided me to believe in my intangible dreams. Not to mention, the greatest credit obviously goes to my parents. They have had their shares of struggles in life. Nevertheless, their perpetual guidance and support paved my way. We students go to school to acquire knowledge and skills for a better future. The knowledge we acquire enables us to overcome ignorance and enrich learning over the course of time.
After chairing the opposition meeting comprising 17 parties, Mamta Banerjee said that they have uniformly decided to field one common candidate. Opposition leaders adopted a resolution to field a common candidate in the forthcoming presidential poll. A candidate who can truly serve as custodian of the constitution, said Sudhendra Kulkarni. The leaders of at least 17 political parties joined a crucial meeting of opposition parties convened by Mamta Banerjee to build consensus on fielding a joint candidate against the NDA in the presidential election here on Wednesday. Leaders of the Congress, Samajwadi Party, NCP, DMK, RJD and the left parties attended the meeting called by the Trinamool Congress Supremo, while the AAP Telangana Rashtriya Samiti and Odisha's ruling PJD skipped the meeting. Nationalist Congress Party leader Sharad Pawar on Wednesday declined the offer to contest for presidential elections 2022. He made it clear during the crucial meeting of opposition parties convened by Mamta Banerjee to build consensus on fielding a joint candidate against the NDA. On why he refused to run for the presidential race, Sharad Pawar said he still has an active political innings yet. Sources told that Mamta Banerjee proposed Sharad Pawar's name for president at the meeting, but he declined, saying he still has active political innings to play. However, no other name has been proposed so far by the opposition, and the Congress had no other name to suggest either. From birth to death, Aadhaar will soon cover entire life cycle data. According to a report, the Unique Identification Authority of India, the statutory body responsible for handling all Aadhaar-related services in the country, is preparing to launch 2 pilot programs that will link data from birth to death of citizens to 12-digit Aadhaar number. The report said that UIDAI has plans to issue temporary Aadhaar numbers to newborns. The Aadhaar number will be renewed with biometric data on attainment of the majority top officials.et. The objective behind linking an individual's entire life cycle data to Aadhaar is to fix misuse and deepen its reach countrywide. The government believes that integrating birth-to-death data will prevent the misappropriation of welfare schemes, and also no one will be left out of the social security net. Aadhaar was launched in 2010 by the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Touted to be the world's largest biometric identity database, it has enrolled almost all of India's adult population. That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.